This is the Scalpers Gold update for October 23rd. I wasn't going to do an update today, but the it was such an unusual day in the 1 minute YM that I thought I'd go ahead and put a quick video together. Anyway, this was the day of 100-point moves in the 1 minute. It was just a fantastic trading day for the 1 minute. The 3 minute did terrible, at least early. Came back later in the day, had some good moves there. 100 plus 200 points, but the 1 minute was pretty extraordinary. Here was our first short signal at 85.42, and the Scalpers Gold actually didn't even give a stop on that. If you had a 30-point stop, which is normally the most that we want to lose on a trade, is about 30 points, 30, 33, 31, somewhere in there. You may have got stopped out on that, but some of the guys in the room held that because the Scalpers Gold said to hold it, and took 100 points on that. But even if you lost 30 points there, you came back right here along at 84.49, and that went for 100 plus points. Let's see, there was a short there, but you passed because the trend was blue. Let's see, this short you could take, but you ended up losing 30 points on that. Let's see, there was a short there, but the trend was long or blue, so we skipped that. Let's see, 87.20 short there, you stopped at 87.12, so just a small gain there. And a short there at 86.78, and just lost a couple of 3 points there. Short at 86.49, and you lost 30 points on that. If you went reversed to the long side at 89, it did go in your favor, then came back, stopped you out. So you lost about 30 points there. There was a long there, but you skipped because the trend was red. Then you got a short signal here. Okay, that went, actually, that one stop was just a little too. You get short here. You can stay in the trade as long as the trend stays red, or the scalper line stays red. You got one blue dot there, so you continue to stay short. Then you get two consecutive blue dots in a row. That tells you need to set a stop. That stop was right about here, and this actually come up, and I think it took you out. So anyway, you made about 47 points on that one. Then you had another opportunity to short here. Trend was red, so okay to take the short, and that went for 100 points. So you had about a 47 pointer in here, and then a 100 pointer right after it. Let's see, this one went to the long side, 84.74. That stopped at 84.71, so just lost a few ticks there. But you could have gone, let's see, 84.71 down to 83.64. Another 100-point move there. Just checking to see, yep, the trend had changed there. Then another short, 84.56. That got down to 83.47, so another 100 points there. Normally, if we get 100 points, if you're just trading a one lot, let's say, you take the 100 points when that comes. If you're trading more than that, you can take some off at plus 100 and hold and see if you can get 130 or 150 or whatever. So another 100 points there. Let's see. This this long obviously stopped. It was probably a 30-pointer. I'm just guessing, about maximum of 30-point loss there. Could have gone short there. Lost, I think, 20 points there. What is this? 83. 83. about 12 points there. My bad. Lost 12 points there. Then would have lost from, see, 30 point, if you had gone long here at 83.95, that would have stopped at minus 30. Then you hit a short here at 83.47. Okay, you get short there. The scalper's line is red. Then you got two blue dots there. Tells you need to set the stop right up here. Okay, that didn't hit. Rolled over. You got another 100 points in here. Okay, 82.70, long here. That went your way. Then it came back, and actually didn't even need to set a stop there. It just said stay long until up here. But actually you captured from 82.70, that got as high as 83.85, so another 100 points there. And the whole time, you know, the scalper's goal tells you you stay in the trade as long as this if you're long, as long as it stays blue, you can stay long. Got one red dot, but not two consecutive, so you still stay long until you either hit 100 points, in this case, which we did right in here, or you wait until you get the two red dots. In this case, it set a stop for you at 83.27, but we already took the 100 points. So that was another 100 point move. Let's see. This, unfortunately, yeah, would have caught that 84.27 to the long side. That obviously stopped minus 30, but you came right back. Let's see, was that? No, you couldn't take that short because the trend was still blue there, but you took this one to the long side. And at 83.07, and you can see the trend stayed blue. You can stay long. And you could have taken 100 points, or worst case, well, even a little better than that if you waited for the stop. 84.29 was the stop. So you had better than 100 points there from entry to stop. Let's see. So you could have taken that short because the trend was neutral. That didn't play out. But again, worst case is you're taking, 30 points there, and it's kind of feast or famine. It was either 30-point stop or 100-point win. But I'll take, you can take two 30-point stops and then a 100-point winner. You can do that all day, and you're going to make a lot of money, as you can see here. Okay, so then we let's see, yeah, hit along there. That stopped, another minus 30. Let's see, you might have shorted that 83.64. Looks like the trend was, yeah. You would have stopped. This is where it was getting volatile at the end of the day, and stopped on that. But then you come back here, 84.76. You hit another 100 points, or you stop there at 85, which gave you more than 100, a little more than 100, like 109 or whatever it was, points there from entry to stop. You caught another long, 86.48. Actually, that went into the that one went into the close. Let's see, right here, which would have given you about another 70, about 30 points if you just took it into the close. So I lost count of how many 100-point moves in that day, but you could have quit in the morning with about 200 points, net after the first couple hours in the morning. If you traded the whole day out, I didn't even add up, what your net would have been, but it would have been probably close to 300 or 400 points on the day. So anyway, just there were a lot of trades, a lot of setups in the 1 minute. Just wanted to show that to you, and compare that with what you've got now. What are you using now? Does it give you that kind of opportunity and a system that will keep you in the trade so you can capture those 100-point moves? And if you can capture the 100-point moves and just get a few of those in a day, a couple, you're going to completely turn your trading around. Cut the losses short, let the winners run. That's the key.